Okay, you all come in, hit the like, hit the share button. I want to make this live stream. I'm not sure if this is going to be my last live stream for 2023 or not, but I received this question that I want to address, and I thought it was a great question. But first and foremost, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, be a subscriber. That helps support the channel. Secondly, hit the thumbs up no matter what platform you're watching on, whether it be Facebook or YouTube. That helps share the video and share the video to other people so that they can also be helped for this 2022 depression, also known as Great Reset. So the question that I received, let me get my notes here, is what do I think would be the top cryptos for 2024 going into the new year? Now, this is for people who don't want, or poor working class or middle class persons that make 5-figure gross a year. Now if you're a 6-figure income earner, and even now that depends on what state you live in, right? 6-figure income earner in New York and California, for example, are living paycheck to paycheck. So even 6-figure middle class are suffering from New York and California and different parts of the world or different parts of the United States. But in order to just address this question, I'm going to just assume this person maybe is a beginner in cryptocurrency. They want to start investing. So if you are a beginner, right, you didn't get into Bitcoin when it was 3 figures or under $100 or whatever. This is, or even if you're already into it, right? I'm going to be talking from the mindset of someone who wants the biggest return on their cash, which is a depreciating asset, has lost 98% of its purchasing power since 1971, since President Nixon made the decision to remove cash from any type of commodity. And this is why it was called petrodollar. And now Saudi Arabia does not want to accept the United States cash for any of its commodities as well. What makes your cash, your fiat money, your paper money valuable is having a commodity that backs it. Cash used to be called gold certificates. It was a piece of paper, just like a certificate or diploma that you would hang on your wall once you completed high school or college or university. They were certificates. And later on, they changed the name to certificates of deposit, which is why people earn money from a certificate of deposit once they deposit money into the bank accounts. But paper currency were certificates of deposits, people that you could take to banking institutions and retrieve for the real money, which was gold. And then the United States had its tactics and ways of convincing Saudi Arabia in 1944 to become the global reserve currency. If you know the story about the Titanic, the Titanic has something to do with that as well. And so the United States forced citizens in 1933 to turn in all the gold, right? Give us your gold. We want the real money. And we will give you play money, monopoly money in return. And that's what happened. So, what are some good, I think, again, I'm not giving you financial advice. Not your financial advisor, not telling you what to do, but I'm just answering a question about, hey, what do you think, Queen, are some good top cryptos for 2024? Now, before we get into that, I do want to just touch bases with this news. The mask mandates are returning to the United States, returning to the U.S. You all have to be careful with the health mandates. We know that during 2019, C-19 happened, and the least amount of or more new money was printed during that time than ever in history, right? So this is the perfect storm to just go ahead and take out, some mass, like the Spanish flu, like C-19, comes along and further dips into a recession. or depression. So you have the mask mandates has returned for hospitals and clinics in several states such as Illinois, Wisconsin, California, Massachusetts, Delaware, Washington, India, and New York. Right? They're saying they see a spike in COVID cases and flu as well. COVID and flu has been around for a long, 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 long time. It's nothing new, right? Nothing new. So this just that update on that. Um, what else is now? Let's talk about my first crypto, which is XRP. As we have the BlackRock ETF approval, that has everything has to be done today. This is the deadline, and I do sincerely believe that that approval will happen. So the BlackRock ETF approval is just minutes or hours away from being approved. And BlackRock wants to collaborate with JP Morgan. We also have Fidelity, right? These big, big institutional investors that already sell stocks in S&P 500. Large, it's going to bring trillions to the crypto world. So JD Morgan predicts, JD, right, Market Analytics, JD predicts a significant XRP surge. We know, if you are educated about the crypto world, that XRP will be that technology with the Ripple technology that will globally, right, be responsible for the transactions amongst the top bankers and the top banks. And so XRP definitely is something, one of your top cryptos that can definitely make people millionaires. Going into this next bull run. It has been underperforming this year, but hey, when compared to other cryptos like Bitcoin and Solana, it has been underperforming. But if you know the big picture, if you know the future of XRP, if you know its purpose, that does not bother you, not one bit, right? So definitely that's the first reasonable mention that I have. I don't really mention Bitcoin, if especially if you are a beginner or if you don't have a whole lot of just upfront investment to put in Bitcoin. If you just don't have a lump sum of money that you can just pile into Bitcoin, because even if you get a 2x or 3x return, or even if Bitcoin doubles from $43,000 right now, most people don't have that big money to dump in where they can make a significant impact on growing their cash. So, I've always told you all this. I got into Bitcoin in 2018. I thought I was late because it was $3,000 then, but it seemed like that was never late with Bitcoin. So again, this is really, I think I have company outside here. So, all right, I'm gonna have to end my live stream. I have guests coming. So Solana definitely would be mentioned. Dogecoin, Polymatic, SEI is up today 22%. Let me show you all this. I'm gonna have to end this live stream. Got company outside. Okay, SEI is up 20%, and unfortunately, I got to finish this at a later date. I got company. So I'll finish this later on. You all hit the like, hit the thumbs up. Queen out.